Morning everyone, it's May the 27th, 22. My name's Paul Corbett, Charles Ferrum and Company. To try and give you a bit of idea what's going on in the hop crop at this time of year. It's HopDogs because we've been joined by our new recruit, Stan, and our old boy Dex. Here they come. Come on boys. And had a little wander around the hop fields this morning, looking at different bits and pieces. Hi Stan, how you doing boy?
Good.
Good boy, come on then. Good boy. Well, it's a lovely morning, as you can see, the sun's shining. It's been a very dry start to the year. We haven't really had the rain here in the UK that we normally get early on. It's been a bit, but not really enough. But the hops seem to be growing okay, so we had a very good evening last night in the Witch Inn, Malvern, looking at new hop varieties that we've been trialling, actually in beers, and there are some very interesting flavours in there, so we're getting quite excited about our new hops. The flavours are more fruity than we can get off the traditional varieties. Lots more interest in those now, so that's really exciting for the British hop industry. So we're just making our way down here to the Alakana. They're looking really well. Alakana normally looks a bit thinner at this time of year than most of the varieties and doesn't climb quite so quickly. We don't know why, but it takes a lot longer. In fact, last year we didn't think there was going to be a crop. I think it was the year before actually. I didn't think there was going to be a crop there at all. And then all of a sudden, in the last couple of weeks, it really shot on and actually gave us a nice yield in the end, which wasn't too bad at all. Flavours are coming really nicely from Alakana. We get a lot more people appreciating this variety now, so that's looking good. Dexter's getting a bit old now. He's nearly 13, and so he's a bit slow sometimes, and Stanley likes to take himself off to go and eat stuff. I won't tell you what he eats, it's all sorts of rubbish, but I have to keep my eye on him just in case. So if you've been following the Charles Ferrum website and the Facebook and various items that have been on Twitter and things, you'll have seen the ryegrass that Jimmy Barrett's been showing us. Well, this is also true on the farm here at Stock Farm, Rich and Ellie's. The ryegrass, look, has been cut and folded in. Well, it's not been folded in, but it's been cut, and will provide a natural green manure there for a few weeks to come. And I think this is helping the plants on a little bit. The cover it provides preventing weeds, encourages earthworms, and helps the soil structure underneath the hops. We found that this ryegrass method is proving quite popular, and I think we've got up the top there. You've got a rabbit or it might be a bird up the top there. But we've seen a few hares on the last couple of weeks round. But this is the other end of the pilgrim yard, and they're looking quite strong down this end. Just another little snippet on the road here. We've got a bit of the old koi yarn from last year. Look, it's just dropped off the trailer as they're on the way to put it around some of the fruit trees. Stan, don't eat it. Good boy. Good way of recycling, using up the old koi. Expensive stuff, and it does biodegrade. It takes a long time, but it's a very good soil conditioner. So those of you who saw my Twitter feed yesterday will have seen this plant here, bright yellow. Normally goes bright yellow this time of year, not quite sure why. It does turn green after a few more weeks, starts to grow normally, but for some reason this time of year she turns bright yellow. And there's another one down the bottom somewhere in the field here, and I'm not sure, but they do seem to move around, different plant each year, with the yellow colouring. But I was speaking to Richard last night at the Witch, and he said that he thinks the person who's been stringing these yards for many years thinks they're the same plants, but we'll see. I've made a note where they are. We're going to make a note where they are this year, and perhaps see if it is the same one next year. But it's quite an interesting phenomena. Stands out quite striking in the hop yard. I can't see where the other one is. I think it's just down one of these rows down here. a bit further down the hop yard. Yeah, there you go, just something a little bit different, a bit interesting. Yeah, it was really great to get together with all the growers last night, some beer drinkers up at the pub. The new varieties really are exciting for us there. I know we keep banging on about them, but they are the future for us. We're very keen to develop new varieties here in the UK, which will excite brewers and drinkers worldwide. And I suppose if you're a brewer, your new beer, when it comes out of the fermenter and you're drinking it and you get excited about it, we get the same way about these hop varieties. And but it happens less frequently. You can brew new beers quite regularly, but for hop varieties they take quite a few years to come through. So we do get very excited when we start to taste beers with them actually in, and last night was no exception. Great fun. So we nearly finished our walk now. Stan and Dex are ready for breakfast, and to be honest, so am I. So we're going to sign off. The HopDog signing off. We'll see you again soon.